Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to return to the warning at Foro DiDi, the remaster that Chris Jabrisky, I believe his name is, redid the entire show. You know, put in quite a bit of labor to upgrade the video and the audio quality of this classic show by the warning that happened in June of 2019. So we've looked at a few segments of this already, but then all of a sudden the festivals came around and then the U.S. tour came around, and so we put it on the back shelf for a little while as videos kept flying in from all over the place for us to take a look at. That seems to have died down a little bit, and we still have things that we want to do, but for the moment we thought this would be a great time to catch up on Foro DiDi. It seems like maybe right now we're in a state of flux in terms of what we can cover warning-wise because of the new live album coming out. There may be some changes in the copyright rules having to do with some of the stuff. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but we thought, you know, maybe we'll just do some of the stuff that is not in the concerts. Today we're going to take a look at Sacrifice and 21st Century Blood. Okay, so this is, I think, songs 9 and 10 in the show. Adrian, what have you thought of this show so far?
This show is really great. The picture quality is really good. You know, what we've seen so far. Kudos to Chris Jabrisky.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
For upgrading this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, we actually have watched this show before. It was one of the first shows that we watched of the band. It's worth seeing again, especially at this much upgraded quality.
Well, it's been a while since I've heard this song, so I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Let's check out Sacrifice. We'll stop in the middle and then move on from there.
Please don't hide from me. I see the living smile that you've been wearing around. I see through the facade that you're portraying as everything starts to collide. You can't forget though you have tried. Don't reject the darkness in your it over, all the pain will be mine to keep. If you let this go much further, there'll be no turning back from me. I will do it, let me prove it. I'll show you what it means to be devoted to the fullest. It's in the air that you breathe. It's a sacrifice of life to sacrifice it all.
So what do you think, Adrian?
I like the way the song began with, Johnny singing and the little bit of guitar, and then everybody comes in. But other than that, they've all got their chops down, even back in 2019.
Yeah, well, I mean, by this time, as we know, they'd been a band, actually a gigging band, for 5 years. So this is soon after the murder happened, but a couple songs down the road. I want to actually take a look at the words to this. Please don't hide from me. I see through the fake smile that you've been wearing around. Don't lie to me. I see through the facade that you're portraying as everything starts to collide. You can't forget, though you have tried. Don't reject the darkness in your eyes. So it seems to me that this is another one of those where she is talking to herself, or there's somebody within her that's talking to her. One more simple question no one answers, no one mentions. The emotion, the commotion that fills your every need and fuels your fantasies. Yeah, please let me get close. You can't do it alone. You need a hand to hold. There's a struggle. I guess
dialogue between the Queen and the Psychosis, it sounds like.
Yeah, something like that. So this was only performed 16 times, it would appear, total. Most recent one was pre-pandemic, February 25, 2020 in Brownsville. A lot of struggle going on, as we know, with this particular song and the album, of course. At this point, they're still getting their act together. I mean, in terms of becoming a super professional outfit that they are today, they keep working at it. So, of course, they've made progress since this time. I also want to shout out the graphics, because I can see the graphics so much better here. There was more going on visually. Actual moving graphics and things happening that are imaginative that I just didn't see, the first time that we watched this show, because they probably weren't as clear to see. Chris went out of his way to say he found a lot of other sources and mixed those in too, and we really appreciate that work.
Yeah, me too. I noticed the graphics as well.
Yeah, it's a richer experience now.
It sure is.
Yeah. So the next couple of songs that we're going to see, and one in this video, 21st Century Blood, of course, comes from the first album instead of the second album. So they take a little break from the album to do a couple earlier ones. Okay, well, let's continue on to 21st Century Blood.
Yeah. ¿Cómo estamos todos esta noche? ¿Bien? ¡Qué bueno! ¡Allá atrás! ¡Yeah! Me encanta ver muchas caras conocidas y muchas caras nuevas. ¡Bienvenidos! ¡Woo! Quiero ver si pueden cantar estos días conmigo. ¿Está bien? ¿Lo intentamos? 2, 3, 4. ¡Yeah! A ver, ahí va, una vez más, si se puede. A ver. 1, 2, 3, 4. ¡Yeah! ¡Ay, qué bonito! Muchísimas gracias. Una última vez. ¡Yeah! Gracias.
All right. Well, what'd you think of that, Adrian?
That was cool. That was as good as I remember it. And I remember I used to always call this the bouncy song, you know, because it kind of sounds bouncy. And you can almost imagine like a ball bouncing in like the bottom of the screen over the lyrics, like in the cartoons.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very catchy, you know.
Oh,
yeah. It's a very, very cool track in terms of that. Also, just to note, the axes that they are playing in this show, we are seeing Danny with her white Rick-tuned guitar with the fanned frets. And I love that guitar. She didn't play it that often except for this month and a few months after, really, I think, like till the pandemic.
Yeah, I noticed that. This was before she got the PRS, right?
That's right. This is pre-PRS times. I think PRS came around while they were recording Error. You know, these Rick tunes are really cool guitars. And Allie, of course, is playing Spectre basses for this gig, the black one and the white one. I mean, she was getting new Spectres after this as well, including that charcoal, you know, fire-looking Spectre. It was kind of custom built for her, but that came later. So these are the earlier Spectres. I think that Thomas Ilgen maybe gave her one of them at least, if not both. I don't know. But anyway, cool guitars. They get a great sound. They already sound magnificent, you know, at this point, and have only gotten better. And you noticed also they played the video, the actual music video behind them for this one. All interesting stuff. Again, it's nice to be able to see the show with such clarity.
Yeah.
All right, folks, well, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? And if you've got any thoughts in particular, have you seen it before? Do you think that this is better than the original? We sure do. So far, it's just hands down better by far. It was definitely worth the effort. Give your thoughts. Any details you think we missed, you can leave those as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.